Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we will discuss about a topic logical data model. Friend, this is a topic which is a very common topic. Right? Normally, people who are studying database he will definitely knows about the logical data model. However, with respect to project management, I want to discuss this topic, logical data model. So friend, today we will see this topic with respect to project management, and basically this term basically we use as when we are defining the scope of a project. So normally we use this technique, logical data model. Friend, this topic is important with respect to exam point of view. You will see this topic in the exam, and if you are a student and studying project management in university or planning to exam of PMP, you will definitely see this topic in the exam. And also, if you are a professional project manager and working as a professional project manager in any organization, so again this topic is very important to understand the requirement and implement it. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well. So let's start. Friends, see logical data model. There are three terms: logical data model. Basically, friend, logical data model, how it relates to project management, what is its usability in the logical data model. Friend, I'm sure the persons who are studying database, he or she definitely knows about this term logical data model, because logical data model means entity relationship diagram, or ERD diagram as well. So whoever is studying database, I'm sure that he knows it. So friend, you can just imagine that logical data model is basically a diagram. It's a diagram which defines the data model on logical basis. Just see these three terms. On these three terms, we can say basically it defines the architecture of the system, that what are the entities in the system, how they are relating with each other, and what is their dependency logically on each other. See friend, normally this technique we use when we are making the scope documents. See friend, this logical data modeling is used when we are making the scope document. Why? Because see friend, generally it happens that when we are defining the scope of a project, this is a very common thing. It happens that we don't use any specific diagramming model, or we don't use any specific things. We just write down the scope and just start executing the project. However friend, in the complex projects which are in which the scope is complex, so we need this technique, the logical data model. What is the purpose of logical data model, friend? See, we have to define the system, that what are the components in it and how they are relating with each other. For example, if just take an example of the e-commerce solution. For example, you are implementing the e-commerce solution. So friend, you if someone says that how to make their logical diagram of the e-commerce solution, so you have to define that how your e-commerce solution will exist in the architecture of the system, in the architecture of the company. For example, let's suppose that you are implementing an e-commerce solution for a very big company, and which they have already two or three systems they have already. For example, ERP, CRM, and also there, and you are implementing that solution, the e-commerce, in their domain. So if we talk about the data model, in that sense, that you have to define, basically it will be a diagram which shows in the scope document that how this system will be implemented, and how it will reside in the architecture of the system, and how they are will be integrating, if there is any integration required between CRM, ERP, or e-commerce solution, how they will be integrating with each other. So logical data model captures key entities, attributes, and relationship. It provides a deliverable for all data related requirements needed to support the business process. If capturing process a specific requirement in a logical data model is the key, then the lock used to open the door is the integration of the process. Friends, see, this was only the definition. Just try to understand here that basically you can say the logical data model is the entity diagram or entity relationship diagram. It defines the entities in the system, and it defines that how they are integrating with each other. For example, if we talk about e-commerce solution, so we can say our main system is e-commerce solution, and how which are the entities like e-commerce solution, CRM, the ERP, all these are entities, and how these entities will show in the diagram, and how they will be integrating with each other. If there is any integration, if there is any relationship with there, we have to show it. So logical data model, basically you can say, you can think of it as a diagram, entity relationship diagram, which shows the entities in the system, and it shows the relationship and dependencies among the entities. So this is called as logical data model. See friend, just imagine logical data model as a figure, as a diagram which shows the entities in the system and dependencies and relationship between the entities of a system. See friend, here you can think of a logical data model as a or entity relationship diagram, and normally we use the logical data model when we are defining the scope of a project. See friend, here when we are defining the complex scope of a project, it is necessary to use the logical data model. Why? Because it is necessary to define it in a proper way, the scope, so that we can understand it properly, the relationship, the scope, and if we have a clear visibility about the scope, we can implement it properly. So friend, when we talk about logical data model, there are four things which are very important: the entity, their attributes, their relationship, their domains. Okay, so for example, if we talk about e-commerce solutions, the same example. So entity diagram means, for example, we can say e-commerce solution, what are its attributes, what is its relationship with other systems, in which domain it will exist. So that means that you have to identify all these things. What are entity types, attributes, relationships, and domains? So friend, just think logical data model as a diagram, as a entity relationship diagram. You use this diagram to define the scope of a project. For example, if you are making the scope document, so you use this logical data model to clearly define the scope of a project. Okay, scope of document means that like here you can say the for example, architecture diagram. Architecture diagram basically shows you the overall structure of the system which you are going to implement, that how your new system will reside in the existing system, and how it relates to other systems, and how it will be, what will be their relationship with other systems, and what are the dependencies. So just imagine the logical data model as a entity relationship diagram, or you can say the architecture diagram of a system, that how your system will reside in the existing system and how it will relate to other systems. So friend, this is called as logical data model, and the most important factors are entity types, attributes, relationships, and domains. Let me give you a very simple example of diagram. This is an diagram, entity relationship diagram. For example, customer is a entity, time dimension is another entity, base fact table is another entity, staff is another entity, product dimension is another entity. Friend, just see it, just imagine data model that there are few entities. You have to identify the entities in the system, then you have to identify their attributes, and then you have to identify that how these entities are integrating with each other. So this is called the concept. This is a very simple example. You can take it as a diagram, or you can say the logical data model. Logical data model means that you have to identify the entities, their attributes, and how they are integrating and relating to each other. So this is called as the concept of logical data model. Friend, I have tried my level best to explain you the concept of logical data model in a very simple and easy to understand manner. If you like the video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side.